friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you another auction haul. These are things that I bought in December. So in December I bought things at 3 different auctions. I showed you one of them last week. This is the second one, and the third one will be next week. I find it interesting how at every auction I find different things, and I mean different categories. You may remember last week I had a lot of art and a lot of books and a lot of ceramics. In today's haul there will be a lot of brass, and yeah, I think that's the main thing. There are some other bits as well, but there's no books, just a little art and no ceramics at all. I'm honestly really excited with everything that I bought, but because this was a while ago I forgot some of the prices and how the bundles were. So I will look at the invoice and I will show them to you in the order on the invoice. So the first lot on the invoice is a box of brassware, and I looked at the screenshots that I took from the auction to see what pieces were in this bundle. I paid for this bundle £18 plus £3.60 the fee, so it came to about £22. Let me show you the pieces. So the first thing in this lot is this absolutely beautiful candle holder. Look at the details, look at the cute little handle and the foot. It looks like the lamp of Aladdin. It's just so beautiful. This was the main thing that I wanted in this bundle. Usually at auctions, when I look at the picture, I spot 1 or 2 things that I really want. And this was the one from this bundle that I really wanted. In the same box there were these 2 bells with this gentleman at the top. They are identical. Also this interesting door knocker. It has the back has some holes so that it can be screwed on the door. It's just so interesting. Another bell. It has something written on it. I didn't read that. The old blacksmith's anvil, Gretna Green. I don't know, I suppose this is like a town or something, over which marriages were performed. That's nice. There's also this fork. It has some tarnish. It has a face on the handle. Interesting design. This cute little dog. It's just so nice. I've never had a dog like this before. There's also this interesting thing, which I'm not sure what it is exactly. It's very ornate and so pretty, but I don't know what it is. It looks a little bit like a hammer on this side, and this side looks like that tool that it's used to separate things. I don't know what's the name in English, and yeah, it's so pretty. Please let me know in the comments if you know what this was used for and what's the name for this tool. This statue, it's really nice as well. And this little figurine, which I think was a souvenir from Bruges. What is this animal? It looks like a dog. And are these like milk bottles that they were carrying? I don't know. The next lot was a pair of pictures. I paid £22 plus £4.40 the fee, so they came to about £26. So £13 for one of them. This is one of them. Unfortunately, they are not originals. They were in the title of the lot. They said original. I don't know if they mentioned the word original, but they said oil paintings on canvas. So you assume that they are originals. They are not. They are on canvas, but I think they are those oleographs. The frames are gorgeous though, with these little bows on each corner. But this is a little loose. This one here is missing one end, but all in all is a very nice piece. And the second one is this one. This one has a little more discoloration. I think it was more exposed to the sun than the other one. The bows are all intact on this one. The frame is gorgeous, just as the other one. Let me put it next to the other one so that you can see. They look like this. The next lot is another box of brass and other things, you will see. This one has some more things with wear and some broken pieces. You will see in a minute. I paid £30 plus 6, so £36 for the lot. So you may wonder, why did I pay more for it if it has more broken pieces? Well, it's because I wanted one of the things that in the picture it was on top of the box, and I just wanted it. And that item is this beautiful mirror. Look at the details on the frame. It's just so pretty. I don't think it's brass. I think it's another metal, maybe cast iron, and it was painted with gold at some point, but now it just looks like this. The base is a bit loose, but I can tighten it. The back looks like this, so it's definitely old and I just love it. Another thing in that box is this beautiful brass plant stand, I guess, but I think it was used as a trivet in the past. It has a little damage here, so this thing, it should have been, you know, glued, how do you call that, soldered like the others. And there are some dents on the base as well. There's also this little bucket or planter, I don't know, which is made of copper, and the handles look like brass. Also this one, made of copper. I think they are called samovars. I may pronounce that wrong as usual. This one, I don't know if it works, I haven't tested. It has some dents. Here is a big one. On the lid there's another big one. The inside looks like this. It has some dirt. Yeah, what do you think of this? Also this piece, which I think is a lamp base, it looks like one. This is just a handle of some sort, and it has two of these spots to put a light bulb. These are, I think they're mainly decorative. Yeah, look, it has some tassels, brass tassels. And it has a UK plug. I haven't tested it. I don't know if it works. I don't know what kind of light bulbs fit in these spots. I will have to try and see. I'm not a fan of selling lamps, but this one should be easy to ship. And yeah, because usually I don't like lamps because of the lamp shades. They are so awkward to ship, but this one should be fine. There's also this box which had glass on top. I bought it like this. It was broken when I bought it. The glass is shattered in there. So I'm considering replacing it because this could be a really nice piece. I think it's one of those boxes where you put your pens and ink. How is that called? It has this thing in it. I don't know if it was meant to be here or it was from something else. And this, do you know what this is? Have no idea. This bottom is soft. Yeah, and what else? I think that's all. Oh no, there's something else. Let me see if I can take it out without cutting my fingers. Oh no, there's just some tiny light bulbs, 2 of them. And no, there's also a clip-on earring. So maybe someone used it as a jewelry box. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I think it has potential. I'll just have to see how I can cut glass on this size. Is it, I don't know, is it a place where you can buy glass cut to your size? I have no idea. I've never needed it. This also looks like a lamp, but I doubt that it works. The plug isn't here either, but I think either with the plug, I can ask my husband to test it, but this looks really rusty and old, so I don't think it works. And it has this brass fox here and this brass fence, so I think this was like a spot for holding letters. I don't know what to do with it, so in case it doesn't work, I can unscrew this and maybe use some wood filler and try to you know, mask this and just present it as a letter holder. Do I need a project? I don't think I do. Also has this hole on the bottom. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. A brass rose bowl with this metal grid, which is 2-layered, but the bottom layer has this big hole in it, and it has a lot of tarnish, but I can clean this. I sold some of these pieces before. They do quite well. I don't know what this thing is, so I suppose that this dog is just for decoration, but this bit here is a bit strange. It has a hole in it. It has this little dent here, so I have no idea. I didn't do any research on it, so I don't know. And the base is stone. These bells were at the bottom of the box. I didn't even know they would be there, so they were a nice surprise. I will take them out of this rope, and I don't know, I will see how I will list them, if I will list them as a set or individually or in pairs, or I don't know. There's also this belt, which I don't know, I don't think I will sell, and it has this buckle with a bull head and bullhead on this side, so it goes like this. I don't even know if this is like for humans to wear, or it's just like some kind of harness. At the bottom of the box was also this thing, which looks like a clock pendulum. So, but I don't have a clock in this box, so I think, I don't know. And this thing, which also, I don't know. I don't know is the phrase of the day. What is this? It looks like it's not complete. This is some kind of foam. So I think it was supposed to have something on top of this. What is this handle for? What does it do? It does nothing. Do you know what this was for? And I don't know what to do with it. So do you think it was worth paying £36 for this box? I think it was mainly for the mirror, but also for the plant stand, and for the bells, and for the lamp if it works, and for that beautiful box if I can replace the glass. Tell me what you think. The next lot on the invoice is another box of brass. I told you there would be a lot of brass, but don't get bored yet. I think the last one is the best. Or is it the best? I don't know. They are all the best. I like them all. So this box of brass was £15 plus £3 the fee, so £18 for the whole box. And let me show you what made me buy it. Ta-da-da-dum! A brass easel. You know that I love them. If you watched my first auction video, when I made some mistakes at that auction, but I bought some nice things too. So I bought a brass easel, and I told you then that it was not for sale because I've always wanted one. And that one, I think I paid £12 for that, for the lot that the easel was in, but it also had 2 more other items. Anyway, this was the item that I wanted the most in this bundle. I don't know if I will sell this one either, because I have the other one, but I think it would be nice to have 2 as well. I don't want to ruin any surprises, but I may have another one in my next week's haul. So that one may be for sale. What do you think of it? I'm so happy. Some other really nice pieces in this bundle are these beautiful vases. They are quite heavy for their size. They have these mascarons on the sides, and they look really old, and I love them. Also this pair of candle holders, which you know I love to sell, to keep, to everything. This is also very nice, and a surprise because I didn't see it in the picture. So it's a brass fox, and it's so heavy. It doesn't have a hole, it's solid brass. I like it so much. There's also 3 figurines like this. They are all different but similar in size. So yeah, I don't know if I will list them individually or as a set. I think individually is better. This brass container, it has a lot of dents. It has this lion here, and it's embossed Lipton on the bottom. So nowadays I know that Lipton is an iced tea. It's a brand that makes iced tea. Instant tea, not iced tea. And iced tea as well, that drink. How do I open this? Oh, it says British Empire Exhibition 1925. So it's exactly 100 years old this year. Oh, yeah, I needed to unscrew it. Angela, no, it doesn't unscrew. Hold on. Yeah, it was actually the top that was opening. So this is the inside. I don't know if it's worth anything. I have to do some research. The next thing is really special, and it's this door knocker. It doesn't match the style of this house, which has a modern door, and it's just nothing special about this house when you look on the outside. But maybe one day we will move in a nice house, and maybe this will look nice on our door. So I think I will keep it for now, hoping that one day in the future I can use it, because I think it's really, really nice. So in another bundle of brass, there was another door knocker. I will list that one. That one is a bit smaller and delicate. This one is massive. And I like this little lady with all this fruit. Yeah, fruit and leaves. It's just so beautiful and special. And the last piece in this bundle, and the last brass piece in today's haul, is this nutcracker with this little elf or whatever that is. It looks evil. I think it's interesting, and I will list this one for sure. I have 2 more lots to show you, but they are small lots. Each of them have 2 pieces in them, so just 4 pieces altogether. But hold on, because after this I want to show you some more pieces that I bought. I will show you. So the next lot is made of 2 wooden pieces, and I paid £5 for them plus £1 a fee, so £6 for both of them. Now let me show you, because when I looked at the picture I didn't realize just the size of them. This is one of them, and she's beautiful, and I won't sell this one, sorry. It's just so they started the bidding at £10 and nobody bid, and then they lowered the starting price at £5. I placed my bid and nobody else bid against me. So if I knew the size of these things, I think I would have been willing to bid even more than that, but I didn't realize. I thought they were maybe like this, so I said, okay, £5, why not? But they are definitely worth much more than £6 for these 2 pieces. So this is the second one, a wooden lion, beautifully carved. Can you believe the price? Yeah, £6 for these 2 beautiful things. And for the last lot I paid 35 plus 7, so £42. And you tell me if it was worth or not, because I told you there are just 2 pieces. Well, there are 3 pieces because this counts as 2 pieces, but it's one item, right? One listing. Candle holders, beautiful. These are worth a lot. These are worth about £100 or more. I've seen them listed at £300, £400 online. So I have to decide how to price them. Look at the detail on the top. I don't know what kind of metal this is. Could be silver. I don't know. I think it should have a hallmark if it was silver, but I don't know. And they came with this gorgeous mirror. It moves like this, and look at the carved details on the base. The back looks like this. And now you let me know if you think this mirror and the candlesticks were worth £42, because I think they were, and I think they are worth a lot more than that. This was everything that I bought at the auction. On that day I paid for the whole lot, for everything that I showed you so far. The total was £159.50. So less than last week's haul. I don't know if it's as valuable, could be even more valuable. I think there are more pieces than in the previous haul. I didn't count how many there are. And yeah, I think they are definitely easier to ship. All this brass is just easy peasy. I don't have to worry about them breaking and things like that. And with art, I have to worry about finding the perfect box. With brass is not the case. So I went to pick them up, and you would think you bought a lot of vintage and antique pieces. That's enough, just go home. But this place, this auction room, I've been to it before, and it's in a place where there's also a huge antique center. So I had to go inside and have a look and see what I can find. Sorry, I had a delivery, so I had to interrupt the video for a little bit. I think I was saying how I had an itch to buy even more stuff when I had my car full already. So one of the things that I found at the antique shop is this beautiful duck. Isn't she so gorgeous? I haven't seen it in this size, and it's such a beautiful design, because usually ducks figurines they don't have legs. They are more like, is that pose how they float on water, swim. So this one standing like this is so beautiful. Is it a goose, do you think? I think it's a duck. Let me know what you think. I paid £20 for it. That's a bit much, but I sold pelican in a similar size before, and it sold for £90 or 95. So I'm hopeful that I can get about the same for this beautiful duck, or even if it's less, I think I can still make a good profit on it. I also bought this beautiful pair of glass candle holders. These were £6 for the pair. Glass candle holders sell well for me. They sell for about 25 to 30 pounds for the pair, depending on the color and the design. I also bought this claret jug. It has a lot of tarnish, and I don't know, it was £8, and I hope I can get this off. I hope it will clean nicely, but I love the design on it. Look at the handle. It has some kind of design here as well. The spout is lovely as well. I also bought this coffee pot by Hornsey. The pattern is called Fleur, which is flower in French. I'm sure you knew that already. I love the design. It's just so pretty. It looks so clean. I can't see any chips or cracks on it. It doesn't have any crazing. So I hope it will sell. I bought it with £12, and I bought it from an Instagram friend. I bought some stuff from one of her booths before. It's Kate from Weird Rose. Another thing that I bought is this lovely fish. Look at this big mouth. I think it was originally designed as an ashtray, or I don't know, as a trinket dish. You just put your keys and things in it. I don't know. I paid £4 for it, and I thought that was a good price, especially for an antique center. I also bought this beautiful jewelry box. This part is silvery, and this bow is golden. It's lined on the inside. I just love the little bow. I paid £5 for it. I also bought these brass scales. Look at the beautiful design on the base. It has tarnish. I need to clean it, or I don't know, maybe leave it alone. Maybe people like it with the patina. This top part, I don't know if it's supposed to flop like this. Both the front and the back are doing that, just like it. And I think I paid £12, if I remember correctly. I told you this was a month ago, so I forgot some of the prices. And the last thing that I bought is this set of 3. I can't, because there are 3, I can't show them to you all at once. 3 cloisonne canisters. This one says biscuits, and it's with pink. This one says toffees, also with pink. It's smaller than the other one. It makes sense. Biscuits are larger than toffees. And the largest one, it's with cream and gold, and it says chocolates. Yeah, because we need more chocolates, right? And this set was originally, it was 35 pounds, and I saw it at the Cintiq shop on my previous trip. I went there a few months ago, and I thought it was a bit too expensive, but this time they had 20% off, and I bought them with 28 pounds. Still a bit much, but I sold a way smaller set for 100 pounds, and I think these ones are quite special too, because you always see the tea, coffee and sugar ones. These are quite rare, with biscuits and chocolates and toffees, and I just love the colors on them. I think I will list them individually because maybe there are people who just don't eat toffees like me. I could use the chocolates one and the biscuits ones, but the toffees would be useless for me. So I would let people decide. These are all the lovely things that I bought in that particular day in December. I will do my best to list as much as I can by the time the video goes on YouTube. I don't know how many I will manage to list, but as I did last week, I will continue to list over the next few days, weeks. If you're interested in anything in particular, just send me a message on Instagram or an email. I will link them in the description down below, as I always do. And as always, I will link all the individual items in the description as well. Please let me know in the comments which one of these things was your favorite. And if you know any of those unidentified objects, please let me know what they are. It would be really helpful. I don't know if I can pick a favorite this time. There are just too many things that I like. I don't know, maybe the duck is one of them, somewhere at the top. The wooden mirror and the wooden candlesticks and the fox, the brass fox, and the other mirror and the easel. I have so many favorites. And these cloisonne canisters. Just let me know which one is yours, please. I'll see you on Monday with a new what sold video. I'm filming this on Thursday, so I can tell you that the week looks great so far. So I'm curious to see if some of the things that I'm listing from this haul will sell by Monday as well. And if you're curious, make sure to check it out on Monday. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!